Hey everyone, thank you for spending your time with me today. My name is Tara Robertson, and today we're going to take you through a chair yoga workout. This can be done by everyone. This can be done by athletes. Maybe you've gone out for a 3 or a 5 mile run and you just want some support to help you stretch. We're going to use the chair today and a small hand towel, or you can use a band as well. So just get your supplies ready and meet me at the chair. So first I just want you to sit on the edge of the chair with your feet hip distance apart, knees are over ankles, and knees are in line with the middle of your feet. And I just want you to take a few moments just to breathe. You can keep your eyes open or you can close your eyes gently. Just try to roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Palms can rest gently on your legs, or you can turn your palms to the sky, whichever suits your body and your position. So let's just begin by breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths. If it feels comfortable to you, just begin to breathe in and out through your nose, drawing the belly button in towards your spine, and just relaxing and softening as your breath exhales out through your nose. If it's more comfortable to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, you may do that as well. So just take a few more breaths and just be present with how your body is feeling at this time. As we go through these poses today, this can be done for anyone really. If you've been sitting a lot at your desk working, or you've just come off a surgery of some sort, or you maybe have been ill and you just want to get a little movement back in your body, this will be a great workout to do. And in your own time, just begin to open your eyes if you close them, and just take your arms out by your side as you take a deep breath in. Hands come to prayer, and then exhale as they come back down towards your chest. And just flowing in and out. Just syncing the breath with the movement. And this time, let's just take our arms up overhead. Feel that big stretch. Hold it. And then exhale, allow the arms to fall back beside the chair. Breathe in. Notice how the chest lifts, expands to the side of your body, and then exhale as you come back down. So you're feeling nice and grounded on your chair. I want you to feel connected to that chair. Feel comfortable with that chair. One more. Just go in and then out. All right, this time let's bring our hands forward. So thumbs to the sky, palms facing inward. Inhale and then exhale. If you want, you can lift the heels off the ground, coming up onto your toes, and then come all the way back down. So just a little gentle movement through the feet, through the ankles, getting a little stretch, a little work into the calves. Let's do 2 more with our breath. Now let's take our legs wide. So you're going to come to the edge of the chair, and your legs are going to be turned out slightly, so your feet are at a 45-degree angle. And we're just going to start to flow in with our breath as our arms reach up, and then exhale and just come on down forward. Just a gentle forward fold with a wide leg. So inhale and then exhale. So as we go up, palms are facing in. And as we come down, palms push down like you're pushing the water. Just starting to get some movement within our hips and our spine and our shoulders and our upper back. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. And this time, just place your hands on the top of your legs and just start to fold forward. So you can stop right here if that feels comfortable to you. Maybe you can gradually walk your hands down to your shins, or maybe you can go all the way to your ankles or your feet and just allow your chin to tuck into your chest and your head to relax. So you're getting a big stretch all the way down the inner thighs into your low back here. So just take your time and do what feels right for you. And then slowly come on up. You can bring your hands back to your knees and then bring your feet back in close so they're hip distance apart. Let's try that again with a narrow stance. Inhale up, exhale, and just fold forward over the tops of your thighs. And then inhale, breathe. Maybe you want to add a variation. So you can lift one leg as you lift up, and then exhale, come back down. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Let's do one more, and just hold that narrow forward fold. So it can be on top of your hands on thighs. You can reach down to your shins, or you can come all the way down to your ankles if that feels comfortable on your low back. Just relax your shoulders, relax your arms. And then come back up into a seated position, or roll those shoulders up, back, and down. So up towards your ears, back down towards your spine, just feeling the shoulder blades come together as the shoulders go back and down. Let's do one more. Now let's get a little strengthener into our quadriceps, into our legs. So first I want you to ground your right foot, and then we're going to pick up your left foot, and I just want you to take that foot off the ground. You can lay the heel down on the ground, squeeze the quadricep. If you need a little more, then I want you to take it out and up a little bit off the ground, or if you want more, pull it up even higher, flex that foot. Feel that strength as you sit up nice and tall in this position. So you're getting a little core activation here as well. And then change legs. So take your option, heel on the ground, lift slightly or lift a little higher, flexing that foot back towards your face. Let's do that one more time through. Pick whatever option is right for you. Just make sure whatever you do, you're sitting up tall, your shoulders are nice and level, and you're drawing that belly button in to engage that midsection as much as you can. Let's change. Remember to tighten that quad. Feel that strength. And let's come on back to neutral position. So if you need to wiggle around in your chair to get set back into that comfortable position, please do so. Next, we're going to go into lateral flexion. So I want you to take your right arm up, reaching up to the sky. Left hand can stay on the leg. It can reach down towards the ground. So you're reaching those fingers up, and then that hand's reaching down. So you're getting a side body stretch here, or if it feels more comfortable, use your hand on top of that chair, just for a little leverage. This is a great class that you can do with some friends. Maybe you can head over to your parents' house or grandparents' house, or maybe you want to do a Zoom class with some of your friends. Come on back, reach up, and all the way across. Just make sure that you're keeping this hip down. You're not lifting up, that you're reaching up, but you're staying grounded in both of your sit bones. And then coming back to center. Let's go big arm circles up, back, and around. Two more. Breathe in, breathe out. Now let's change and go forward. If you want to lift your heels as you come around and then drop the heels, you can. Lift. One more. Now let's get a nice twist. So taking this left arm and just placing it back on the chair, taking the other arm and crossing it. You can place it on the leg or you can cross it over. We're just going to sit up nice and tall and then twist by using the leverage and taking that eyes, and you can look sideways or you can look back if it's okay for your neck. Just do whatever feels right for your body at this point. Just breathing in, breathing out, enjoying that twist through your spine. And coming back to neutral and central, coming up, taking the arm back, taking this hand across if it feels comfortable, and then sitting up really tall as we start to twist around. And coming back to center. Let's go into airplane. So we're going to take those arms out to the side, and then we're going to slightly push them back. Palms are down, and we're just going to brace our belly as we start to hinge from the hip. Eyes are going to look down between our feet, lengthening the top of our head, and just really squeezing through the shoulder blades, really feeling the upper back work here as we brace through the midsection nice and strong. And just breathing with that strength, with that posture. And then gently coming back up. 3 shoulder rolls. One more. Let's take that right arm across, shoulder stretch. Left arm goes under. Just make sure that you're below the elbow or above the elbow, because we don't want to put any pressure on the elbow or any of our joints. Let's come across with the other side. So you can go above or below, your choice. Just make sure you're really dropping that shoulder down, really getting that stretch to the side, the front, and a little bit in the back of the shoulder as well. Let's come on back. Big inhale, hands come to prayer, exhale. Do it 2 more times. Big inhale if you want to lift the heels. Breathe out. If it feels good in your neck, you can lift up, look to the sky, and then exhale. Hands can come beside you on the chair, or they can come here, and we're going to do just a couple neck stretches. So I just want you to turn and look to one direction. You could stay there, or if it feels comfortable to you, you can just take your chin and look gently down towards that shoulder. And coming back to center, and let's try the other side. And let's come back to center. All right, one thing I want us to practice is just kind of what I call a sit to stand. So we're going to use our feet, use our heels to stand up and to sit back down. If you don't feel comfortable with standing up and sitting back down, you can continue with us by just lifting your heels, maybe taking one foot off the ground and then placing them back and then changing sides. But if you're standing with me, I want you to try this. So you're going to lift up, use your abdominals, press through your heels, lift up tall, big breath in, and then exhale, hips go back, weight into the heels, and have a seat nice and slow. Let's try it again. Inhale, and then exhale. If you want to add a bit of a challenge, you can come up onto your tiptoe on one leg, or you can lift one leg, place it down, have a seat, and then come over to the other side. Lift up. Or maybe you want to come on to tiptoes, lift the heels on both feet, and then come back down. Let's try that one more time. Working through the quads, working through the glutes, working through the hamstrings, and then roll those shoulders again. And let's do lateral flexion one more time because the side body stretch feels so good. So lift up the right arm, reaching up and over. If it feels okay on your neck, you can turn and look up towards that top hand. And let's try the other side. So lifting up, inhaling, exhaling, falling over to the other side. And then coming back to center and taking those arms back like we did with the airplane. And if it feels comfortable, just grabbing the back of the chair and just opening through the chest, just getting a bit of chest expansion. You can sink your hip, push your body forward a little bit if that feels more comfortable. You can straighten both legs with a slight bend in the knee if that feels good. Just to get a big opening through the collarbone, through the chest, through the shoulders and the arms. Just continue to breathe. Smooth and steady. And then bring those arms back, taking the right arm back and then the left arm. Just getting as much motion and rotation as you possibly can through the shoulders. One more. All right, let's go on to our pyramid. So we're going to come into actually a warrior two. So I want you to put one foot forward, the left or right. The other foot's going to come on back. So I'm going to bring my knee close to the bench. I'm going to take my back leg into that warrior two stance. So my back leg is nice and strong, nice and straight. My front leg, I want my knee to be over my ankle and my knee to be in line with the middle of my foot. So you can stay right here and then try to turn your shoulders and your hips forward, front, square. Then you're going to take your arms out only if it feels comfortable to you, where you're squeezing your shoulder blades, and now you're in warrior two. If it feels good, you can turn and maybe look over the front fingertips. Just breathe through this. It's a big hip opener. And then here, let's just take our front hand and lift it up. We're going to go into reverse warrior. Back hand's going to gently come back. We're not going to press down on any of our back leg. Just want it to come down basically close to it. And then lift this arm up and over. If it feels, you're feeling a big side body stretch here, but we've got the support of the chair, but we're still grounded nice and strong within our feet and our legs. And then come back to warrior two, and then we're going to come back to the center. Great job. Let's try the other side. So you're going to square that leg, bring that knee right near the chair, taking that back leg. So you can come off the edge of the chair if that feels most comfortable to you, or you can be in closer to the back of the chair. So really it's just finding a position that opens up the hips and feels comfortable to your body. So we're going to take those arms out. You can also have the hands on the hips. Just try to turn the shoulders. But if it feels good, reach those arms strong, squeeze the shoulder blades, turn the gaze and look down the front fingers. And just breathe because it's a great opener for the hips. Strength through that back leg, quadricep, hamstring, calves, really pressing down through that outer edge of that back foot. As I really reach my arms in opposite directions and squeeze between my shoulder blades. So I'm getting a really big upper body workout and lower body as my hips are getting opened. Now take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, coming back to reverse warrior. Back arm comes back, top arm reaches up and over. Coming back through warrior two, breathing, and then coming right back to center. Great work. How's that feel? All right, let's grab our hand towel. So you're gonna grab the edge of your hand towel, and I just want you to sit on the edge of your chair and just hold that strong position through your core and take your hands out forward. I just want you to reach up, pull that towel apart as much as you can, and put that towel right over the top of your head. And then come back to center, to about chest level, and then reach it up. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, and see if you can rip that towel. See if you can pull it apart. If you can, I'll buy you a new one. All right, one more. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and I want you just to hold that towel. Let's put it underneath our left foot. And you're gonna start to straighten that left leg out, but you can have a slight bend in the knee, as much as you need for your body. And I just want you to flex that toe back towards you and just hold that nice hamstring stretch as you sit up nice and tall. So I don't want anybody leaning back too much here. I want them to engage the core. Use the strength of your midsection if you can. And then start to point through that foot and then flex that foot. So notice how that changes the stretch. You start to feel the top of your foot as you point, the top of your ankle, and as you flex, you feel more the back of your leg, the hamstring and the calf. Really important to keep our ankles and our feet in good health. They're our foundation for everything that we do. And you're gonna bring that knee back in, and we're gonna go into what we call pigeon stretch while we're sitting on the chair, or figure four is sometimes what this is called. So you're gonna place that ankle on the opposite knee, and I want you to flex that foot to protect that knee and just sit up nice and tall. And you may be feeling that stretch right here in the outer hip and the glute without doing anything. If you need a little more work, you can gently press down on that knee, but just be gentle with it. This is a great stretch for everybody. We're all walking, and sometimes our hips get very, very tense and tight. If you cycle a lot or you run, this is always a great stretch to do. And then come on back to center. Let's grab our towel again. So this time what I want you to do is take that towel, and you're going to have it behind your head. You're gonna drop that towel down as you bend this elbow. And if you can, I want you to grab this towel with your other hand. So it looks like this. You're gonna start to walk your hands towards each other. You may be able to touch hands and drop the towel. And just hold on to the right and the left hand. Or just continue to use that towel for some leverage. And let's release. And let's do it on the other side. So taking this towel, dropping it back, grabbing the towel with the other hand behind, and start to walk those hands towards each other. You may notice one side you're able to do, and the other side you need to hold on to that towel. Just make note of that. Our bodies are always a work in progress, and we just try to get a little better each and every time. And just notice how the body's reacting, how it changes through different variables. And then coming back down, let's grab that towel again. Let's place it underneath our right foot or our other foot and just try to straighten that leg. You can have a micro bend in that knee and sit up nice and tall and just feel that hamstring stretch. If it feels good, start to point and flex through that foot, through that ankle, and just notice the changes as you point and flex the foot. And then bringing that knee back, releasing the towel, and let's go into our pigeon stretch on the other side, our figure four. So sit up nice and tall. You may notice it the moment you cross, this is too much for you, you can always just cross and feel that stretch right here. Maybe you just come up to here and hold that shin, or maybe you start to put that knee on top of, or that ankle on top of the other knee, and you can gently start to press down. Just try to relax your feet, relax all other parts of your body as you get into this hip. Let's come on back down to our neutral position, and we're going to use the chair. We're going to push our way up onto our feet if we can, and I just want you to go into a downward facing dog using our chair. So we're going to have our hands on top of the chair. Hands are going to be spread out nice and big like starfish, and you're just going to start to walk your feet back ever so slightly, and I want you to use your hands and just start to push. If it feels more comfortable for your balance, you can look straight ahead at your hands. But if you can, I want you to try maybe just to take your eyes and look between your knees, and you can stay with a micro bend of your knees into that downward facing dog. Big stretch through the upper back, through the triceps, the biceps. And then slowly walk back up, and we're going to come on back to the chair. Let's try a balance pose. So you can stand holding onto the back of the chair. You can just tap your toe on the ground. One foot is grounded, bending the knee, bracing the belly. Or if it feels comfortable and you want to bring that leg all the way up to the chair, you can stay right there with your arms down. Your arms can be in prayer. Or you can take your arms straight up to the ceiling, palms facing inward, and just hold on to that one leg balance. For a little more challenge, just lift that leg off the chair. And then when you need to, just place it back down. So you can lift, you can place it down, and you can just try different parts of this balance to challenge your body today, whichever is best for you. And then come back down. Let's go to the other side. So you find your position, find your balance, tap the toe, foot on the chair. Arms can reach up, or you can keep the hand down on the chair if you need a little added extra balance today. You can lift the foot. So lots of different variations to challenge our bodies. And then place that foot back down, and then come on back to the chair. Great work. So let's come on back and let's do one more lateral flexion because it feels so great, and we'll end the class from here. Inhale, exhale, and just reach up and over. And then flowing, big breath in, big breath out. And then coming back to center, inhale, bringing the hands together, bring them down to your heart. And namaste. Thank you for spending your time with me today. It's been wonderful. I've enjoyed it. I can't wait to be in a live room with lots of different CCB members, and I'm excited for what the future holds for us. Construction is ongoing, and we're on course to be completed soon. So stick with us, and before you know it, we will be open, and we'll be giving you lots of high fives. Take care.